These days, AI is becoming very, very complex and it's a black box for humans. So we are trying to increase transparency through our model monitoring and explainability technology to help companies across the board to build trustworthy, responsible AI applications.
Tell us a brief synopsis of what you presented to the audience, which really resonated today.
Absolutely. See, I think these days with the rise of generative AI, there are a lot of companies interested in adopting it for various different use cases, from customer service to internal productivity tools to fraud detection or various different use cases, right? But one of the big problems of using generative AI is it also comes with all these risks. We've seen in the past that when companies launched chatbots for external users, they've seen hallucinations affect them and give out incorrect responses to users' questions, or their AI systems got jailbroken and they were made to utter racist comments or abusive content to the users, right? So these risks exist today when it comes to deployment of AI. Risk of hallucinations or safety issues like toxicity and PII exposure. What Fiddler does, it provides these guardrails to ensure that you're monitoring your AI continuously, and you can actually protect your AI systems from falling apart. So you can control them, you can evaluate how your AI is working on, you can have a set of metrics. It's kind of like flying a plane with a cockpit view. Right? So you're given this powerful, new plane, which is the generative AI, but without the cockpit, how are you going to fly it? No matter how good it is. So that's what Fiddler is, basically the cockpit for your generative AI.
I like that analogy. So you're one of the celebrated founders that we have in the audience today. So I would love to hear from you. What technologies or movements are you seeing in our space that are on the horizon that you're particularly excited about, that you think will accelerate even how the pace at which we're moving today?
Absolutely. See, I've been working on AI and data space for the past 20 years. And I started my career at Microsoft doing search, where we were building these small neural networks for ranking search results, right? We were training these neural networks on our laptops and desktops. Now we have come a long way. There are these large language models, billions of parameters, trillions of parameters, right? So I see a world where AI is being democratized every day, right? So every month we are seeing a new update on how sophisticated LLMs are becoming. And what they have done is they basically are helping a lot of other companies, to get started very quickly. 20 years ago, maybe Microsoft was doing it, maybe Google was doing it, or a pocket of companies are doing it. Now, a lot of enterprise companies have access to these pre-trained large language models. They can build their applications on top of it. So the future looks very bright. I feel like in the future, we're going to see much more adoption of AI, through agentic workflows. Now, instead of building like monolithic AI applications, you can have multiple AI agents working together in cohesion, running a business process workflow. It could be, creating a spreadsheet analysis for you. It could be, resolving a Jira ticket and, doing the follow-on steps that are required in an operational workflow. So all of these, like it could be improving your KYC. So all of that can be automated through these agentic workflows, and I think you will see AI becoming a first-class citizen in your enterprise software.
First-class citizen, I like that. And what's the time horizon you think for some of those?
It's happening very soon, right? It's like if you see the last 18 months has been a blur.
Yes, it has.
People are just like adopting this technology at a very rapid pace. Of course, there are some concerns now emerging in terms of like, is it really working or not? Is there ROI? But I feel like right now it's just it's just an intermediate bump to get over. And I'm sure we'll get over it. And I think I would say like this entire decade is there for AI to be adopted for the enterprise. And I see like, the coming years to be where it will pick up a lot of traction.